Hello, hello, hello. Well, here is an example from homework 1. I kind of cut the last video a little short because I was getting a little long-winded, and I apologize for that. So here's homework 1, and you guys can see at the top here we have a formula for you that is also on your gold sheet. And again, it is the change in heat is equal to mass times change in temperature times specific heat. And you guys can see here that delta right here, it means change. So change in, and heat is always going to be measured in joules. Specific heat, that fancy unit we did before, joules per gram degrees Celsius. And then mass is in grams, and then change in temperature is obviously going to be in Celsius. Now, the thing about this is you just have to keep those in mind so you can figure out what the variables are that are being given. So the first question here, it says when I have 435 joules of heat energy is added to 3.4 grams of olive oil at 21 degrees Celsius, the temperature increases to 85. What is the specific heat of the olive oil? Okay, so I like to write down my variables, and so I can see that my heat is equal to 435 joules. My mass is equal to 3.40 grams. My change in temperature, I'm just going to go ahead and calculate that right now. It is my final temperature, which was 85.0 degrees. My initial temperature was 21.0 degrees Celsius. And if I subtract those two, I get 64. But remember, when I'm adding and subtracting, somebody's number of decimal places, so I actually am going up to the tenths place. And so it will be 64.0 degrees Celsius. And it's asking for what is my specific heat. And so that is going to be my question. So if I go ahead and go over here and write my formula, heat is equal to mass times change in temperature times my specific heat, and I just need to substitute everything in. I have 435 joules. My mass is 3.40 grams times the change in temperature, which is 64.0 degrees Celsius, times my specific heat, which is going to be my X. And if you see, if I solve this properly, that I will be dividing by 3.4 times 64, and so my grams in degrees Celsius will be here on the bottom, which gives me my unit for my specific heat. And if I take a look at everything that I have 3 significant figures, so my answer also needs to be in 3 significant figures, so it's 2.00 joules per gram degrees Celsius. So this is still lower than the value for water, which we have figured out is 4.18 joules per gram degrees Celsius. So what this is saying is that this olive oil heats up faster than water does. So if you were to figure out the time in here, going from 21 to 85 degrees, the oil would heat up much faster than the water would. All right, that's it, you guys. You can check out the rest of the answers that I have scanned in for you. The front questions should be pretty easy. There's a couple challenging ones on the back side. And then you'll be ready to take the quiz. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.